You can't see how this works out. Whatever it is you're carrying right now, the situation that won't resolve, the season that seems to be drifting the wrong direction, the path that stopped making any sense. You've looked at it from every angle and you just cannot find the thread that leads somewhere good. And when we can't see the plan, we quietly assume there isn't one. That's the leap our anxious hearts make almost automatically. If I can't trace how this ends well, then it must not. But that assumption has a flaw in it, and naming the flaw is the whole comfort of today. Your inability to see the plan is not evidence that there isn't one. It's just evidence that you're not the one running the plan. This is what we mean when we say God is sovereign. It's one of those church words that can sound cold and distant, but it is actually one of the most comforting truths that you can hold on a morning like this one. Sovereignty means God is not reacting to your life. He's not scrambling to fix what went wrong. He's over all of it. He sees the whole board that you can only see a corner of. God knows when you don't. Think about Jeremiah 29:11. It's a verse many of you have heard 100 times. He says, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. We love that verse, but we tend to grab the destination and then panic about everything in between. So here's what I've come to lean on, especially when I can't see the way forward. A God who plans the end he has for you also plans the way to get you there. He doesn't guarantee the destination and then leave you to figure out the route alone. The confusing middle, the part that feels random and pointless and off course, that's not outside of his plan. It is his plan. He's working the in between just as intentionally as the outcome. That's what makes sovereignty so comforting instead of cold. It means the very part of your life that feels most out of control is being superintended by a God who has not lost the thread, even though you have. You don't have to be able to see it for it to be true. So if you're staring at something this morning that you just can't make sense of, you don't have to manufacture a fake peace or pretend you understand what God is doing. You just have to remember that not being able to see the plan is not the same as there not being one. He knows when you don't, and he has never once lost control of your story. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me before the noise today. You can't see the whole plan, but the God who does has never lost the thread of your story, and that God loves you more deeply than you could possibly imagine. I'll see you tomorrow.